What it is, what it is, what it is. YouTube, you know what it is. It's your boy the Moose Squad. Let's kick it. Y'all ready for this? I've been sitting on this for 9 months. I finally get a chance to tell you what I'm about to tell you. I've been stewing on this for 9 months. Stewing on it. But it finally got the needle and broke the ego, and it went push all over the place. Let me explain to you. So, just a little history on what I'm going about is shit. I'll just go ahead and tell you about it because it's going. If you don't like this video, then go ahead and get off because it's going to be a story. We're not going to talk about DJ related. This is DJ related. You need to listen. You will learn if you sit back and relax, get some popcorn, get a drink, because we're going to tell you a story.
Once upon a time, not long ago, when people wore pajamas and lived life slow.
We're going to tell you about a man named Fred, myself. So, I'm not going to bore you with all kinds of bullshit. I'm just going to get right to the rabbit. So, I got the event last year in January. So it was a wedding. So, and it was going to be in April. Actually, 1 week before the prom that I just did for Elgin. So, just to let you know, I got prepared for the event. They sent me the music. This is where I messed up. I messed up. I took it upon myself. To use this instead of this. Yep, you guessed it. I, in my big boy DJ jeans, decided to try the inevitable. Which is where I fucked up. And this is why I say you don't do this. But here I am doing it. It turned to exactly. So, not only did that happen, everything that you could think of happened. But I did something even worse than anything. I did not stand up for myself. And I look back, and this is where I'm going to tell you, you need to call bullshit on stuff. Because it's not right. And they're not always right. And that is what I'm going to say. So I allowed that to stew on me for 9 months. I allowed somebody, now look, my history goes back to when I was 19. When I was 19, I got kicked out of the house. My stepfather kicked me out of the house. In a way, I'm glad he kicked me out of the house. I didn't see back then what I see now. He never got kicked out of the house. He stayed in his parents' house. He got out the Navy and he stayed in his parents' house. And he lived in his parents' house. He died in his parents' house. Do you get that? He lived and he died in that house. He never left that room. He never got a place of his own. He never did anything. I'm actually grateful that he kicked me out of that house because today I have everything that I want and I could ever imagine. But it's that right there that I learned, hey, wait a minute. I don't have to live like that now. I'm free. I'm sorry this video is taking a long time, but you all are going to have to bear with me here. Listen, the ego that I had from that time that I got thrown out the house, I left there and went to San Francisco. And the day that I got there, I destroyed my life. I went everywhere else, so trust me on that. I did go everywhere else, but listen to what I'm about to say. So I get to the city. I ain't got no money. I ain't got no place to stay. So what do? I join a local gang. That's it. That's all I have to say. Anything else? Y'all know what's about to happen there. Everything happened from there on out when I joined that gang. Everything. I found one of my sidekicks. So I thought. And that was alcohol. And from the time that happened to December 11th, December 6th of 2011. Now I got sober, lived, got sober, lived. I'm a sheet metal worker. So wherever I went, I could make money. I was a journeyman. So I had all the specs. When I left there, I ended up building my career. I started welding and all that. Shipyard welding, all that. I've done everything that you can think of. It's all there. I went to school for that. I did all that. But the problem is I let an ego rise up in me. And I refused to let go of that ego. And that ego kept me in chains, literally. It kept me in bondage. I was in bondage. I was basically in prison mentally. What broke me out of that prison was me being able to realize that I was in prison itself. And that was the big opportunity zone, is what you call it. You have an opportunity to change your life. Well, I also was in live sound. So, yeah. So, out of high school, um, I did stagecraft. So I have all the technology. I know how to run a board, 99 channel board, was it 125 channel board that I had to run? Big boards. I ran that. I ran lights. I ran everything. Even got pyrotechnic paper. I lettered in theater tech twice. Lettered in cross country. Lettered in shit. I have lettered. I have a letterman's jacket because that's what I was. I wasn't big and fat when I was then. Anyways, so this video for you DJs is listen to it. So that pride was already on me already. And so I did the ego buster. I got the ego busted and everything was going good. But then I got into that. I get into the situations where I have a situation happen and God will show me something and I wake up in what's going on. And that's what happened here. It's a big wake up. And it took me months to wake up out of the fog because I drifted back. I drifted back to when I got kicked out of the house. I had a conversation and it makes total sense what she said to me. I told her I realized that I need to get out of that funk that I've been living under for the last couple of months. Because you let another man take your lunch. And that is exactly what I did. Shit, I didn't let him take it. I handed it to him. Because I didn't voice myself. I didn't say anything. I didn't say, well, you know what? This happened because of this. This happened because of this. This happened because of this. And it all happened because of your venue. I'm not going to go into it because I made a lot of mistakes. I know that. And I could have corrected myself because I needed to stand up and correct myself. But I didn't stand up at the beginning of it. And I allowed everything to happen. So my ego, my pride, my not wanting to get up and say something caused all of it. And so that's how I know I grew. So look what happens. And this is why I'm explaining myself now, because I actually had this question come up. And the question was, I'm going to read it to you. This is the best thing to do right here. This is actually, I think, one of the best moves of my life. And this is where it happened. And where is it? I think it's this one. Okay. All right, here it is, right? Okay. I was looking at your reviews and noticed that you had multiple bad ones. Could you elaborate a little bit? You see what I'm saying? So here it is. Listen. Here it is where God enters the building and says, you know what? I'm in control of your life. You do not need to let that issue take your life over and ruin you as a DJ. Because look what happens. I'm sitting at home. It was it was 1:50. It was 1:58 and 30 seconds, something like that. I get a phone call. And this phone call is attached to 2 gigs that I just landed. Remember that prom that I nailed? I went back and did homecoming. I'm going back 2 more times to the school. So I will be going to that school 4 times. Now, the first one, which is on the 15th of this month, and I'm going to be doing the set on that here in a minute. Trust me on that one. As soon as I get the information on what kind of music they want, I'm going to get into the set. I'm going to text them a little later and get into that. Now that's going to happen there. And then I got invited to do the prom for the school, which is on April 12th. And then the 23rd, I will be doing the all night party, the school lock in. Next Wednesday, they're going to give me the budget, and then we're going to run from there. I know I'm going to say yeah. Can't do nothing but say yeah. Because it's like this. Everything that I've worked for is finally coming true. It's finally opening up. It's finally delivering the goods. Now, there are a couple other gigs that we'll be doing. Um, we'll be doing, I, I'm waiting to hear back for the field day at the other school that I do in April. And then in April, I'll hear back from Coach T, and we'll be going back to that school there. I can't film that school because it was asked not to, but I can film the other one. So at that other school, I'll check in there now and again and explain what's happening on field day. But that field day I can't record, but I will get back with you on everything else. But that's what's going on, man. So here coming on February 15th, the day after Valentine's Day, we're gonna have a Valentine's Day dance. So now this is cool because and I want to explain, I want to elaborate on that. So that event is going to be interesting. So they're going to have dinner, they're going to have an auction, and then they're probably going to dance. That's how it's going to work. So we'll be doing an auction, we'll have dinner, a steak dinner. Your boy getting a steak. Now, so this is the deal on that one. The tickets to the event. This is this is the fundraiser. I know what's going on here. This is the fundraiser for them to actually do their events for the year for the school. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm getting a one lump sum. Yeah, I'm getting one lump sum, and then I get a ticket to actually put in. Yeah, I actually get a ticket so I can actually put it in. So I have a chance to win, just like everybody else. Yeah, do you understand that? I have a chance to win some money or anything else that they have to do it. So you don't get this, right? Here's an opportunity zone. Not to say it'll happen because there's a lot of people in the room. It would be nice. It would be nice if it happened. And if it did, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I'm not going there for that. I'm going there because I'm the DJ. The Moose, pretty much said, done, and I'm the Bach Red situation. So that's basically it. That's what I got to tell you. One thing I can say is this. Is Alcoholics Anonymous has taught me one thing out of all that. And that's the third step prayer. Is where ego and pride, we can't do that as DJs. I don't care who you are. If you have an ego and you have pride, you're going to mess up someday. Because what they say about that, pride becometh for the fall. So, anyways, I hope this video helps. I know it's kind of a different kind of video. But if you watch it, if you watch it all the way through like this to be here, I want to say don't give up. Don't ever give up on your dreams. Don't ever let some other man tell you what you are and what you want. You have proof in the pudding. You have proof in the pudding. You've had dozens of reviews. You've had thousands of people like your stuff that they don't like to get up on there and give a review or leave a review or whatever. They don't want to do that. All you can do is tell them. That's all you can do. They probably never will leave a review for you, but that's okay. That's okay. But know this. Sometimes the ones that do, they do. Sometimes the ones they don't, they don't. But your history is already out there. Don't let one review. Well, don't. I've had 3 bad reviews. DJing, I probably had more. But a bad review is a bad review. It just happens. The problem with social media today is it's destroyed what business is all about. I'm just saying. But anyways, we won't get into that one. As I can say, well, I'm out, y'all. Anyways, without that, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and ring that bell for more notifications for videos like this and countless others. Go ahead and smash that like button. And check out these 2 videos at the end. And deuces, baby.